cornerstone of our mission statement is sustainability. If you have a lot of ambition, you have good ideas, and you work hard, you can do good things in this country. And that's all we're trying to encourage. And it happens one community at a time. And it started here at San Felipe. We do a lot of stuff with Tohajli, and I hope it's the start of something great. Anytime you're starting a new venture, and you're not really sure what the future is going to look like, you have to start small. And so we started extremely small, and it was fully funded by me. And what's the cheapest labor you can find other than family, right? So brought my dad in. He worked on a volunteer basis. I had 4 other friends to help establish the nonprofit designation of the board, and we wrote bylaws and did all the necessary things to comply with all of those requirements. And we started a soccer program, and it was very simple, and it was just an effort to sort of get something started that would hopefully be successful, materialize into other things. Me personally, I've never wanted to have the largest organization in the country, just one of the best, and we've gotten there. We've made substantial impacts in our areas of focus across health, across wellness, around cultural identity, and in just getting kids, giving them a sense of strength and pride within who they are.
Well, I think what's unique about the NB3 Foundation is that there's multiple things running at the same time. I think often outside people think it's all specifically about Native youth sports. But what's also happening in parallel is that intermediary funding is one. There's youth council happening in parallel. There's publications and from the evaluation and research department specifically. And the thing is, the single theme is Native youth.
Really interesting and kind of cool to see the growth, 20 years, where I don't think if you asked me 20 years ago if I'd be sitting here talking about the things that we can do and the things that we do, I'd be like, no way. There's just no way, because I thought it was just about soccer and golf and getting kids active, and we've grown into so much more.
Getting to see these kids from different reservations, obviously we come from different places and we have different stories and backgrounds, but at the end of the day we're all just kids from the reservation. We're very similar, and so just getting to kind of connect with them and hear their stories and hear what they want to do has really been cool.
How I first started going into the foundation was during soccer season when I was about 9 or 10 years old. I think my favorite program was probably track season. Being able to see the kids improve and just be able to see how it is, it's really amazing.
What excites me the most is that we have a faculty and staff and coaches that want to be here. They want to make a difference and all have the same passion to getting Native youth active and wanting to make a difference and change in in the lives of them, and want to help them in any way that they can.
I think a lot of places, Native youth are overlooked, or, they think that we're such a small minority that we don't have to be accounted for in certain issues. So I think our mission matters is because we give youth, and it is specific to, giving youth the opportunities to reach their full potential.
We're really fortunate to have just an incredible team here. And I think that's, obviously our greatest asset is we have 19 of us, and we are all committed and united in being dedicated to the young people that we serve. We know that there are opportunities to impact Native youth that we haven't, really dipped our toes into yet. And we need to take on those challenges in order to ensure they fulfill their full potential.
The impact that we're making really does make a difference, and it really, even if it's just one Native youth or one family that comes up and tells us why, they love the NB3 Foundation and why they'll put their children and their nieces and nephews and grandkids in program, it makes it worth it.
Personally and professionally, Ameren is a major supporter of the NB3 Foundation, and I think it's been very important for tribal organizations to be part of the solution to helping reduce diabetes, overweight, and promoting healthy lifestyles in tribal communities. So I'm proud that Ameren's one of the largest contributors to the NB3 Foundation.
Being on the board actually started more with just an opportunity to sponsor the NB3 Foundation early on. And it was just such a compelling organization that is doing nothing but creating opportunities for Native youth. It was really just something that, on behalf of PNM, that we felt really responsible and honored to get behind.
One of the things, that I hope that our members, our youth council members or participants of NB3 and our community partners, instill and encourage our youth to be strong and to use their voice.
Who knows what the future holds? And so I hope it continues to touch 1 million lives, to see the youth, Native American youth, ruling the world in golf, in fitness, in business, in whatever it might be, in medicine. And I think that these grassroots programs that they offer is where it starts.
I hope that we're still doing the work that we're doing. We're moving with the times, trying to be creative and innovative with the way we do things throughout the foundation, so that we can continue to help the youth and families.
We want to make sure that kids have joy in their lives. They're able to learn new skills, that they are in a supportive environment for them, so they can gain what they need to be successful and live happy and fulfilling lives. But I think the deeper and honestly the more important piece of that is so that they're prepared to be the leaders of their communities in the future.
We're not looking for donors, we're looking for investors that want to put their money into places that are having an impact, places that are making a true difference in the lives of young people. And we feel like our organization is doing that, and anybody that has an interest in getting involved and being a part of this movement in Native America will jump on board, because we'd be happy to have you.
Hi, Notobigay III here, founder of the NB3 Foundation, and I can't believe it has been 20 years since we started this journey together. And I just have to thank you for your support in this critical effort that we've made as a team here at the NB3 Foundation to address all these critical areas: community empowerment, data, research and evaluation, program development, all of these things that address the needs of our kids and their families. Without you, none of this work would be getting done. Without our staff, without our board, we really receive all of the well wishes and the support from all of you. Take that to heart, and then we reinvest that back into our work and into our communities. Thanks for being a part of this amazing journey.